Hello students, today we are going to start the chapter linear inequations. You people have done linear equation. Linear inequation is also similar to linear equation only. The difference is in case of equation we have the sign of equality, but when we are talking about linear inequations we will be having the sign of inequality. These are the four signs of inequality. This is greater than, this symbol represents greater than equal to, this is less than, and this symbol is, and this is less than equal to. So basically linear inequation is a statement of inequality between two expressions involving a single variable with highest power 1. You can see this is example of inequality. We have the variable x here and the highest power of this variable is 1. So 2x plus 3 is greater than 7. This is how you are going to read the inequality. So for solution of linear inequations, we are having two terms. The first one is here replacement set or domain of the variable. This is the set from which values of x are replaced in an inequation. That means we are going to choose the values of x from this replacement set. The second one is the solution set. As we have done in the case of quadratic equation, what is solution set? Those values of x from replacement set which satisfy the given inequation, they will be representing the solution set. This solution set is always a subset of replacement set. This is the important thing. Solution set will be always subset of the replacement set. Now for solving linear inequations, we are having some properties, you can say some rules which are to be followed. The first one is regarding the addition. According to this rule, if any number is added on both sides of inequation, then the sign of inequality remains the same. Like in this case, x minus 3 is less than x. We have x minus 3, we are adding 3 on both the sides. So when we are adding 3 on both the sides, we get x is less than 9. So this means if this is the inequation x minus 3 is less than 6, it's very simple inequation. Its solution will be x is less than 9. Similarly, next we are having for subtraction. Suppose inequation is x plus 2 is greater than 8. If we are subtracting 2 from both the sides, see what are we going to get? Minus 2 is greater than 8 minus 2. So this 2 gets cancelled, we are getting x is greater than 6. So the solution of this inequation is x is greater than 6. Next rule comes for multiplication or division. They follow the same rule. First we are taking multiplication by a positive number. This is the inequation, x by 2 is less than equal to 4. If we are multiplying both the sides by 2, what do we get? 4 into 2. This 2 gets cancelled and x is less than equal to 8. So for this inequation, the solution comes out to be x is less than equal to 8. In this case, we have multiplied both the sides by positive 2. So the sign of inequality remains the same. Similar thing goes for the division. If we want to have the value of x here, we need to cancel this 2. So we are dividing both the sides by 2. This 2 gets cancelled and x is greater than equal to 5. These were the cases when we were multiplying or dividing by a positive sign. Now the next, if we have to multiply or divide by the negative sign, suppose minus x is greater than equal to minus 2. This is what we are getting and we want to have the value of x. So in this case, we need to multiply by minus 1 on both the sides. This is minus 2 into minus 1. Whenever we will be dividing or multiplying by negative sign, the sign of inequality changes. So this greater than equal to will become less than equal to. We'll be getting x is less than equal to 2. This is we have multiplied by a negative sign. Similar thing goes for division also. See this example. You will have minus 3x upon minus 3 and this is 9 upon minus 3. This less than equal to will become greater than equal to. So we are getting x is greater than equal to minus 3. So this is the most important rule. When we are multiplying or dividing by negative sign, the sign of inequality changes. Rest for positive, it is the same. The sign of inequality remains the same. So these are the rules to be followed when we will be solving the linear inequation. Next we are having the representation on number line. In case of inequation, whatever the solution we are going to get, we will have to represent it on the number line also. For natural number, whole number and integers, the representation is same. So that's why I have taken for these three together. Here I is representing set of integers. Even if z is written, it is also the set of integers. Z is also representing set of integers only. Now let's take example. If we are getting the solution as -2 is less than equal to x is less than 3 and x belongs to integer, we'll have to take those values of x which satisfy this condition, that it is greater than equal to -3, 2 and less than 3. So equal to sign is here, so that's why we include -2 also. We'll be taking all the integers which satisfy this condition. So you will have -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. Now x is less than 3, so that's why 3 is not included. Only the integer which is before 3, that is 2. This will be the solution. When we have to represent it on the number line, see how are we going to do? We are going to highlight these integers only on the number line. This will be -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. So this is the solution on the number line, or representation on the number line. Only these points are to be highlighted. Whether it is the case of integers, natural numbers or whole numbers, the same method you need to follow. Now suppose it comes out to be x is greater than equal to 4 and x belongs to natural number. So we'll be taking all the natural numbers which satisfy this condition. It will be 4, 5, 6 and it goes on and on. It goes up to plus infinity. So in that case we are going to highlight this 4, 5, and whenever it goes up to infinity, in that case above this number line you need to put 3 dots. These 3 dots above the number line means it is going up to plus infinity. Clear? Same is the case if it goes to negative infinity. Suppose we are getting the solution as x is less than -4 and x belongs to integers. So it will be -5, -6, -7 and so on, and it is going up to negative infinity. So on, when I am representing on the number line, -5 highlighted, -6 highlighted, and then above the number line on the left side we are going to put these 3 dots. These 3 dots or small circles means it is going up to negative infinity. One important thing, when you are representing on the number line, you need to have one point, at least one point extra on both the sides. Like if the answer is coming up to 2, you should mark up to 3 on the number line. Similarly, it is -2, it should be marked -3 should also be there on the number line. Next, representation of real numbers. Now when we have to represent on the all the real numbers, they include the decimals also. So we need to take all the decimals in this case. We can't specify particular points in case of real numbers. So in this case, let's take the example. X is coming, -1 is less than equal to x is less than equal to 2 and x belongs to real number. This is how you are going to give the solution set in case of real numbers. We cannot give now the point is 0, 1 or anything like that, because any number which is greater than equal to -1, it will be included, and any number which is less than, it will be all decimals, like 1.999 is also included in that. So in this case, how we are going to do is, -1 is less than equal to sign is also there, so we'll be taking -1 also. We are going to put here this dark circle, and it is up to less than equal to 2, and on this 2 also we are going to put the dark circle, and in between them this complete line will be highlighted. You need to remember one thing, that it should be always, the number line should always be drawn with the help of pencil. Don't use pen. I am using here pen so that it is more clear on the in the video, but otherwise you always need to draw the number line with the pencil only. So -1 is also included here, 2 is also included. We have put dark circles on them, and between that this number line will be highlighted complete. Similarly, next example is -2 is less than x and it is less than equal to 3. So -2, you can see it is not included here. In that case, we are going to put a small hollow circle here, and this 3 will be highlighted completely. A dark circle will be put here, and again between them this complete line will be highlighted. This will be darkened. So this is giving that minus 2 is not included, but 3 is included, and in between them all the real numbers are included. Another method of representing them, instead of, if you don't want to put these circles, dark circle or empty circle, what you can do is, if the same solution is there, minus 2 is not included, so on this small curve will be drawn here, because minus 2 is not included and 3 is to be included. A straight line will be put on this 3, and then you can join them. These two, they are giving you the same, they are representing the same solution, right? So instead of these circles, dark circle you can put a straight line, and for hollow circle you can put a small curve here, and in between them all these numbers will be included. Next case in this is when x goes up to infinity. We are having the solution x is greater than equal to 3 and x belongs to real number. So in that case this 3 is included, and then you are going to highlight the complete number line up to these arrows, right? Up to this arrow in the right hand side when it is going up to plus infinity. And similarly, if it goes up to negative infinity, we are having the solution that x is less than minus 2 and x belongs to real number. It is only less than minus 2, so you are going to put a hollow circle on this minus 2, and then this line up to arrow will be highlighted. It means the solution is up to negative infinity. So this is how the real numbers can be represented on the number line. Now let us start the exercise, and I'll explain you how to solve the linear inequation. Exercise 4, question number 1 we have is 2x minus 7 is less than 4 and x belongs to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is given to us. Now this is representing the replacement set. This 1 to 7 is the replacement set. From this replacement set we are going to find out the solution set. So for solving this, we need to have the same thing as we do for the linear equation, the variables on one side and constants on the other side. So I have kept 2x in the left hand side, and when you take 7 to the right hand side, it will be 4 plus 7, that is 11. And dividing, if we are dividing both sides by 2, we are getting that x is less than 11 by 2. So this is x is less than, when you will simplify, 5.5. We need to take those values from the replacement set which satisfy this condition. So we'll be having solution set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the numbers which satisfy the condition that x is less than 5.5, and this is how we are going to highlight them on the number line. Next, question number 5 is 7x minus 4 into 3 minus x is greater than equal to 3 into 2x minus 5, and the replacement set given here is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So we'll simplify this linear inequation and then we will check the replacement set. Simplification is same. We are getting 11x minus 12 is greater than equal to 6x minus 15. Now x terms on one side and constant on the other, we are getting 5x is greater than equal to minus 3. You will have x is greater than minus 3 by 5, that is x is greater than equal to minus 0.6. Now we need to take values of x from this which satisfy the condition that they are greater than equal to minus 0.6. So solution set will be 0, 1, 2, 3, and now represent them on the number line. This is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So this is the representation of solution set on the number line. Now see next question number 8. Next question number 8, 3 upon 5x minus 2x minus 1 upon 3 is greater than 1 where x belongs to integers. So we'll be simplifying it by taking LCM is 15. You are getting 9x minus 10x plus 5. And this 15 can be taken in the right hand side, or you can say multiplying both sides by 15. We'll be getting 9x minus 10x plus 5 is greater than 15. Now simplifying these two, you will get minus x is greater than, this 5 will be taken to the right hand side, it will be 15 minus 5. So we are getting minus x is greater than 10. Now you can see here we are getting minus x is greater than 10. We need to have the positive value of x. So in that case we need to multiply by negative 1. So what do we have in that case? I told you the sign of inequality changes. This greater than will become less than. When we are multiplying both sides by -1, the sign of inequality has changed and we are getting x is less than -10. So replacement set is set of integers. We'll be taking all integers which are less than -10. Solution set will be -11, -12, -13, and it goes on and on. That means it is going up to -infinity. So this is, now see how we are going to represent. This is -11, -12, -13, -14, and it's going to -infinity. So we are going to put 3 dots above the number line. It means the solution is up to -infinity. So this is how you are going to solve the questions of linear inequations. Try up to question number 11 of your exercise. In the next video, we are going to learn how to solve the combined linear inequations. Till then, try up to question number 11. Thank you.